imagination.
Well then, you've made your choice. Are you happy with how it turned out? Is this how you wanted the future to be?
Where am I?
All this time, you've been repeating the same aimless actions. All to keep the world this way, and yourself. Once more today, you've lost the one you cherished most. Are you sad? If you could, would you try again? Or would you rather linger in the endless now?
Look at this! We finally managed to activate the Ouroboros stone! Noah! Noah! Noah!
3 more months. That's all we need.
Look at this! We finally managed to activate the Ouroboros stone! Noah! Noah! Noah!
3 more months. That's all we need.
Noah! 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 Look at this! We finally managed to activate the Ouroboros stone! Though we don't understand it fully, some functions may still remain hidden. But still, even in its current state, the power it's releasing is more than enough. With this in hand, we can fulfill the wish entrusted to us by the Queen.
You mean, take back the world from Mobius?
Yes, definitely.
3 more months. That's all we need. Mio.
So impotent. Did you really think you could stem the tide with the paltry power that you possess? Oh, you who floats in the currents, you must yield, abandon all you are.
Morning. You really should have dozed a while longer.
Oh. Good morning.
Wanna eat? Wait, I forgot you don't like to eat right after waking.
No, I'll have some.
Tomorrow's the day. The final battle against Mobius. We've come a long way to get here. Now it'll finally be over. It's fine. I've got 3 whole days. 3 days is plenty. I'm sure we'll be golden.
Oh, you who floats in the currents. You must yield. Did I not tell you?
Yield what?
How many times has it been now?
Leo. Please, no. I can't. The world. I wanted to change it.
For whose sake?
I did it for her.
But you ran away.
Noah, how can you betray us like this? We trusted you. We followed you for all this time.
You're just gonna abandon us?
Noah, how can you betray us like this? Noah, how can you betray us like this?
You're just gonna abandon us? You have the Ouroboros stone now. What the fuck are you thinking?
We trusted you. We followed you for all this time. Noah! Noah! Where did you go? Noah!
Are you sure it wasn't for yourself?
No. This isn't me.
You only cared about yourself.
No. I didn't.
But with time, you changed.
It's your call. You're good at naming, aren't you? You'll lead the way to a new world. A new way of life. Our hopes and dreams made into a little person.
Strong lungs on that one. Heard him all the way outside.
He looks just like Daddy.
I would have said Mummy.
Our hopes and dreams made into a little person. You'll lead the way to a new world. A new way of life.
Yeah. What about his name? I don't think we ever agreed on one.
It's your call. You're good at naming, aren't you?
No. I don't think that's a good idea. It's probably best if I don't.
I thought you'd say that. Right. I'll do it. Okay? Here's what we'll call him then. I hope that the future will be kinder to you.
Mio. Daddy will have to go soon. All right? But you know, your daddy's and mummy's love, our life, will always be within you. You'll never be alone. Things will get tough. You'll be hurt. You have a whole host of things to go through as you head into the future. A time might come when you'll be on the verge of giving up. But you have to keep going. Make friends. Keep them close to you, always. That's what Daddy and Mummy did. We're with you, now and forever. Why? Why am I crying? Why do I look like that?
That's another you. That's how he was.
Another me?
You from the past.
Me from the past?
And then, you made your choice.
There are two roads set before every individual. Have you wished the now would last forever? Have you never prayed that time would simply stop? There are two roads set before every individual. Have you wished? There are two roads set before every individual. The left, the right. What lies down the road you choose? Is it hope or despair? It repeats and repeats as you make countless endless choices. You too, like everyone, have been making them all along. If the results satisfy, that is well and good. But if they do not satisfy, what then? Will you weep, battered by grief, or howl, seething with rage? Have you never prayed that time would simply stop? Have you wished the now would last forever? Your two lives, thriving and persisting far beyond homecoming, surpassing the system of the world. I was fascinated, even beguiled by you. My name is Zed, the ruler of this world. I shall grant your desire. So you have chosen, then. The endless now.
And so you became Mobius, so that you could live an eternal now together. Is this still your wish? Do you want to ask one more time, for time to stop? Why is it that you are here? Why did you split from your other self? Why is it that you exist?
I thought I wanted to know.
Know what?
I became an Overseer because I wanted to know the meaning behind the smile.
Tell me.
I had a friend, as important to me as Lance and Uni or Yoren.
Noah, will you keep moving?
What?
Me, I'm good here.
Chris, what do you mean, you're good?
Thank you.
Chris, I wondered why he smiled back then. And not just him, Yoren too. I wanted to know why.
That's why. Why he continued as an Overseer.
For the longest time, I thought they pitied those of us left behind. Sucks to be you. Sorry, guys. I'm checking out early. It'll be tough, but keep your chins up. I figured that's what the smile said. But now, Neo too was smiling. I think I get it now. The meaning behind the smile. I think they were all content with the way it ended. Like they were putting us in charge of the future. Telling us to make a world where everyone can smile. But it just breaks my heart that that was the only smile they could choose. And it really shouldn't have been. The world we have now. It doesn't give us the choice to smile. If the world won't let us choose, outside these narrow bounds, I want nothing more than to rip this world apart. I want to repay those smiles. That's why I'm here.
And you won't choose the same path as your other?
Who can tell? I may end up doing that. But I'll change it, no matter what. Because that is the legacy that Mio left me.
Even if you're left alone?
Even if I'm alone.
In that case,
let us walk together. I'm sorry. My hair, it's gotten kinda long. Will you still walk alongside me? Noah?
Mio! What? Impossible. You're... Ouroboros. Does that mean... back then, the two of you... So... the one who died is... Why, Mio? Why would you do this to me? You said you'd be by my side. Mio! All I did for you!
You must have known. The other me. She couldn't follow you anymore. She couldn't go on. What you see, those are our memories. Continuing uninterrupted since the world was taken captive a long time ago. Memories of me and him. Why are you showing me this? You are... No. All of you are my repentance. Repentance? How I wanted us to be. You embody all our hopes. Our dreams of how this world should be. Even though you and your friend should never have existed, the fact that you are here is proof enough. So you'll let me live. But if you go through with this, you'll be... To my Noah, the time with me is everything. I just want it to end. Mobius, like me, we can exist only by taking the souls of those that grace this world. Nobody pays the slightest mind to the thoughts and dreams those many lives espouse. We gorge ourselves, covered every ember, just to delay our inevitable ruin. That's why you want to disappear. If I die, maybe he'll see. Maybe he could somehow realize what it is that I wish. That would be enough. Afterwards, it'll be up to you two. To walk the path we ought to have walked, he and I.
The path they ought to have walked.
So it's confirmed. N and M are other versions of Noah and Mio.
The other me. She passed all of her memories on to me, so that I could share everything with you.
Share everything? I have to know. How could you do this? Why are you on their side? What are you talking about? I felt him. With these hands. That sensation. The emotion. It was no illusion. And yet you still became Mobius. Harvesting people. Without even batting an eye. I want to know why. Isn't there a trace left inside you of your old feelings? Because if there was even a little... Feelings, you say? You dare? My feelings... My feelings have never changed. They're the same as they've always been. They're for you, Mio. The time I had with you meant everything to me. But now, it's all gone. If she truly is gone, I'll have to redo it all. Watch me rewind our clocks back to the start. Noah, my long shadow, you have stolen her away from me. I will extinguish you and take her back! Mio is mine! She's not yours, she's mine. You are nothing. She belongs only to me! Words won't cut it. I can't get through to him. Mio!
Mimi!
Mio!
Are you really my Mimi?
I'm sorry, I worried you. This was the only way.
No, it's fine. You're here.
Might want to leave the teary reunion till later. The mud is glaring and he looks pissed off.
I can more or less grasp what's going on here, but you'd better explain the details later.
Yeah, absolutely. If words won't get through to him, there's only one way left to us. No. We can't let this go on. Mio!
Yeah. I'm ready when you are.
They're interlinking? No way!
on ahead of yourself, X.
Let's get stuck in!
N! Come on! Destroy them! Make it so they're not reborn. Pound their souls into the dust.
I don't take orders from you. But Mobius are the world itself. There can be but one me, and I am it!
Talk about going off on the deep end. What an amazing... I'm sorry, I don't mean to hop on, but...
What a roller coaster.
Yeah, the game is just going non-stop. For me, I love it to bits. Anyway, so you kind of get the gist, really. Noah and Mio have been loving and losing each other for God knows how long.
Endless cycle, just like an Ouroboros.
Yeah, and for me, this works a great deal because, of course, if someone is stricken with grief so much, of course they go nuts.
Yeah.
Of course. And here's another level, and this works on no matter which player it is. Whether you love this twist, don't think it's that incredible, or if you don't like it. You see it over and over and over again. It either really hits you because the sorrow doesn't stop. It's one thing after another with no end or no change in sight, or it's something you absolutely detest. It all leads to the same desire. You want it to end. You want it to stop. And I think Monolith had that in their mindset when they were making this particular plot point.
Yeah, because we've seen so many Noahs try to stop what our current Noah's trying to do, and failing. And then he finally just goes in and turns against, goes into Mobius and hopes to end it all, but it just flips over.
Yeah, and speaking of flipping, this is something that I wanted to bring up back in Kevis Castle, but I wanted to save it for this one time. As you can probably tell, Kevis Castle had a much-loved character from the original, but yet what was in the backdrop? The Orion Mountains. Here, obviously Xenoblade 2 country, but yet what's in the background here?
Yeah. Wow.
It's all backwards. It's all flipped on its side. How you think something is meant to be, like images, feelings, or memories. Yet, they're all twisted. They've taken this theme and they've done amazing work with it. Like, say what you want about JRPGs, you know, and what they bring, good or bad. This, how consistent they've been.
Yeah.
And of course now we get Mio's new outlook. And dude, and I will say, the twist of Mio, I will admit, that caught me by surprise.
Same here, because of course, as I mentioned before, we saw the post-release trailer of Noah seeing her being seen off. So I was expecting Mio to die, but I was not expecting her to come back.
No. I mean, to be fair, she never left. She never left is because the other Mio took her place.
Yeah.
That to me, yeah, I wasn't expecting at all. But it's here. It's a thing. And man, it tugs on the heartstrings.
Yeah.
And we've seen, it's not just one consistent thing. we're seeing familiar themes that have been in previous Xenoblade games, mostly the original. And yet they're coming back like this.
We're also seeing Rebirth, like how Blades worked in too.
Yeah.
Only it's on steroids.
It's honestly amazing just how much they have been able to incorporate every single thing from what they have wanted to continue on. This is an amazing game. With an amazing plot. And here's the thing, we ain't even at the end yet, boys and girls. And I love the amount of angles in which they took this particular theme. Like maybe should Noah try to... It went to their discovery first of Ouroboros, and then it went to research, and then it went to fighting, and then fighting again, and then actually running away. Like, they tried every single angle.
They even tried to have a kid in the hopes that maybe it would somehow break it, but they just end up orphaning the kid.
Yeah.
So they couldn't win either way.
No.
They tried every means possible to escape it.
Yeah. And of course you see the irony of like Noah and everyone else hating this world, but yet at the end of the day it was actually Noah who put this world into motion. Like, I'm sorry, I'm aghast.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's one of the reasons why we didn't say much until this moment, because we just wanted to just take it in pretty much. Like, to tell the truth, I don't know how Monolith is gonna top themselves off of this.
Yeah.
Finishing up, we have Lucky 7.
The Sword of Origin. You are going to end it all. To end Mobius, the pinnacle of life. This very world. If the world holds our lives back, I will end it. It's as simple as that. It is impossible. I tried. We tried to walk that path and failed. You're full of shit. You never tried, you're just a coward! What did you? If you meant it, you'd have found a way, but you didn't even try to make the effort! Did you? So what do you know of the world and of life? Ah!
Anne, do you know why she traded places with me? She felt imprisoned. And you put her there. Shuffling lives pointlessly back and forth for an eternity of control.
You call it control?
She never really wanted anything like that. She wanted to live out her precious days together with you. You should have been able to give her that.
Is that why she handed her life to you? Is that why she rejected me?
It's not rejection. She understood. She always knew your reasons. All she wanted was to end your misery. That's the reason she gave this body to me. by leaving this world behind. She wanted to tell you. She didn't want forever. She wanted to be there with you.
And so she left me behind. She wouldn't do that! How can we be together now? With her gone from the world, what's the point of it all?
It's you that drove her to this. Wake up already! You're Noah, right? Why? Why does nothing seem to get through to you?
Damage to his core? Useless lunk. Although, N is the wielder of the Sword of Origin. It'd be a problem to have him croak here. Don't you think, Zed? Oh well. In that case...
Look! The Queen!
Is that what she really was?
Knew it! It's the same as with Kevis.
We've got a winner! In Kevis's case, it was all a bit toothless, huh? But this time, there will be no escape.
Well, now we've unlocked more things. No required unlimited sword talent or unsummoned swords per talent could be used even outside sword fighter class. Unlock 7 by briefly powering up all allies, so it's a buff and a heavy attack at the same time. Would love that. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's bring on the boss fight and show what we got. Plus,
wow, Kanji.
Yeah, we've also got a bit of a talent art going on here. Nightbreaker, so let's get it on. Nia is, of course, one of the main protagonists in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. No need to go over her fight style in that game because it's pretty much a different beast entirely.
Yeah.
In more ways than one. So for me, let's just go for it. One of the reasons why Nia was a big surprise when it was announced, one of the big things from Xenoblade 2 is that she had one of the conversations with one of the other main characters about how war is pointless and how, you know, if only things could have gone a bit differently.
You realize there was a better way? Was there now?
Our two governments could have just talked, got to know each other, become friends. We could have worked together on this, just like you and me. We were enemies at first, sure, but now we're allies, fighting on the same side. If our nations could have done the same, it wouldn't have had to come to war.
Perhaps so. If everyone in this world thought like you do, terror and strife wouldn't be so commonplace.
Oh, come on. You're not just gonna give up, are you?
What do you mean?
If there's no need for strife, then we should just get rid of it. Rex told us, right? If we reach the World Tree, there'll be no need for fighting anymore.
You think Elysium is the answer to all our troubles, do you?
I don't care if people laugh. Call it a pipe dream or whatever. I'd rather be an optimist than just despair of the state of the world.
You have a point.
I hope you'll lend us your strength to reach that goal, Morag. It'd be grand if we could count on your support.
I will. They call me the Empire's finest, and I intend to prove it.
It was that dialogue in mind which made her inclusion in the reveal trailer a little bit of an anomaly, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And you know what the worst part is, at least from us? round about the time in which Xenoblade 3 got announced, ergo we saw Melia and Nia both in the implied villain roles, it was about the same time that Good Smile, one of the best merch providers for Xenoblade, actually said, hey, you know what? We're going to put our pre-orders up for Nia. So, yeah, you get to spend a bit of money on a statue, and then guess what? It turns out, hey, that character in which you bought money for? Yeah, it's actually a villain. Have fun. I cannot imagine that was a pure coinkydink. I get the feeling that might have been on purpose. But anyway, now we do not get Nia in her normal fight style. And I'm not going to go into spoilers as to why. If you want to know why, play Xenoblade 2. I would highly recommend it, warts and all. And it also is akin to why Nia is in the same conversation as Melia.
I do like how I took down the quote-unquote Melia and you're taking down the quote-unquote Nia.
Yep, it is I who get to establish the angry Welsh noises. Look at her, she's quivering in their cockpit there. Well, either way, I don't take kindly to goons, so I am going to just waltz on over, provide buffs and other things for everyone, and then let's just get to it. And here's the thing. The Sword of Origin? Well, hum-de-la-hum, I wonder what that's meant to be.
Yeah, like the talent art, the final Lucky 7, that looks like a symbol for Buster. Minato Buster.
I mean, you are one on Japanese persuasions. Do you have any other insight on what the other kanjis would be?
I couldn't tell you because I'm not as familiar with kanji.
Okay, fair enough. But still though, this is actually a cool boss fight. However though, if we're going to go on spectacle and just wrenching of the heartstrings, I'm going to admit, just on appearance alone, I do kind of prefer the Kevis fight. Simply because this is not the first time we've, fought or beaten a mech in this game. But having a Kiefer-powered princess who uses the elements to her advantage, yeah, that's more unique.
Yeah, because Agnes is known for their ether abilities, and I took the liberty to buff up their ether defense of the party, and I don't really think it was needed.
Nope. But still, though, she is a charming lady who doesn't want them to kill us. But man, it just brings up more questions. Like, of course we know Melia and Nia are somewhere out there. Just depends on what are they doing right now, and makes me wonder, where is one certain Tiger in all of this? Because if Nia is going to be the same Nia in which we all know and love, and the context behind her, that means there should be one character from Xenoblade 2 who should be still around. But I digress. No time for speculation. Let's take this girl down and, take her on her high horse.
I like long-haired Mio.
Yeah.
Hey.
I was wondering why they decided to make the Gormati short hair, especially when it was later revealed that M was pretty much Mio. But yet, why was the hair different? Many questions were had. Luckily though, not the case here. Oh, but man, this game, I am really hoping that there is a breath of levity here, because this is going like 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
The game needs to just take a breather. I mean, not that I mind, it's just I'm loving this.
Because like the first half of this was cutscene.
Yeah.
I was beginning to worry that this entire episode was going to be cutscene and we wouldn't even be able to get any commentary in.
No.
Oh.
But man, the wild ride in which we've had so far. And God, the jail cell scenes as well. God, just so awesome. And that vocal track, One Step Away.
Yeah.
God. And what can you say except it's bloody freaking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I just cannot say enough good things about it. And I kind of, I was a bit exuberant on my chain attacks, but oh well. Oh, but man, but just seeing that cutscene of like the days and nights going by and them still trying to break down the jail cell. I mean, there's so much to take in here. God.
So much to talk about, like Noah and what appeared to be something akin to memory space.
Yeah. Well, either way. Hey, can you keep that mech?
With one blow. That sword. Guess there's no mistaking it. Where did a brat like him get that?
Don't waste your time on petty tricks. The castle is in our hands now.
Petty tricks, huh? You think you've won?
Huh?
Tell me, do you know the phrase last laugh? Admittedly, you probably won't find this very funny, but I will. See how you like this!
An Annihilator? There was one in Agnes too!
We have another winner!
Wait! What are you even gonna shoot?
You want to know the target? It's right here!
The city!
How'd they even find it? You didn't.
I suppose that's that mystery solved.
You scum! You've even sold out the city!
Just what the hell do you know? You dream of living out your days in peace. You want to protect the natural way of life. All that shite is a right afforded only to the powerful! What about those who can't live in peace, huh? Are they meant to survive in all this chaos until the very day they die? I have not one thing to my name. I don't even have the power to choose. Screw it. For all I care, all of this can go to hell! Shania, please.
Whichever way you lot want to slice it, your lives are in our grasp. I will teach you the meaning of regret and reap you like so much rotten grain.
Please, no. The city.
It's all my fault. I didn't think they'd have an ace up their sleeve. I got careless.
It's okay.
What?
Left mistress from city, incoming! Who the? Ahoy! You dead?
That voice? Condor?
Guess who's back, bitches?
Gondor! You're all right!
Damn, that was going to be my line. Heh, looks like things worked out over here anyway.
Did she?
Yep. If she hadn't clued us in, we'd be up Ship Creek now.
Right. Mio.
Monica and the others? Bitch Queen's fine too. The city's currently right about here.
Underneath the world? How is that possible?
The city itself is actually a massive bloody for honest. If we feel like it, we can move it to anywhere in the world.
Simply astounding.
I thought it was just like an oversized colony.
That wasn't exactly common knowledge. The Bitch Queen and I knew. And a handful of others. That's it. We had to be sure, so that some slimy traitor wouldn't drop us in it. Traitor. All right. I'm not gonna ask why. I suppose I know the reason. But if it's what I'm thinking, then I don't get it at all. If we'd made one mistake, the city would have been wiped out. Before we're done, you'll tell me everything I want to know. Shania.
It's your eyes, that look! You've always looked at me that way. Why did it have to be like this? Why is it always me, standing here on my own?
Shania.
I've had it. I've had it up to here.
Shania! Drop it! This isn't what I meant by dad!
Don't misunderstand! This is the beginning!
Shania!
Are you ready, Senna?
Noah.
This is the fate that Shania chose. It isn't the end. Like she said herself, this is the beginning. Come on. Up you get. I don't know if it'll reach her. But still, Senna, we'll do all we can.
Well,
like colony relations have changed.
It just keeps upping itself, man.
Yeah.
And well,
Looks like colony relations have changed.
It just keeps coming.
Yep. But this is far from the end. Many things which we can talk about. But man, there's been rarely a time where I've just been rendered speechless when it comes to a game. Numerous times. Say what you will about gameplay. People can pick and choose between genres, mechanics, and every so often. But plot. God, this is one of the best stories in a video game of all time.
Yeah.
Love to know your thoughts, guys. What do you think? But either way, we're going to call things there. So,
Uni's the boss.
with that said,
You want me to lead?
thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you next time. For what is going to be definitely a long journey ahead of us. But
Is Mio not in the party?
She is not. She is not, no. I guess we'll find out why next time. Till then, cheers for watching. Can't wait to see what this journey takes us next.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Gotta keep nice and limber.
What a game.
Yeah.
See you later, guys.